All right. Hi, this is Nuka Marine, and welcome to Let's Read Japanese, course series for the reading of Japanese text alongside its audio counterpart. Today's episode is Kyoen NG, episode 2, part 2. All right, so this is going around the table right now. They're at a table reading, and also I think the highlight of the two older cast members, the two gentlemen, the master and apprentice stage masters, stagecraft. Okay, Really, actually, no, I take that back. Okay, sorry for that awkward pause. Yeah, there's really not much to say. So yeah, that's the start of the video. Let's get into it. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you like the video, and leave a comment because that's always welcome. If you enjoyed the series, and subscribe to see more like this. If you like the now this is all part of the Let's Learn Japanese project. And if you like that project, what I'm doing to help the Japanese learning community, you can support that via there's a link to the Patreon below to become a patron for that. They're also down in the description is the link to the Let's Learn Japanese website, the Otaku Day Together, and the Let's Learn Japanese community Discord. And finally, there's the if you'd like to hire me on commission. Sorry, I got to get these corrected. Got to get this correct. But anyway, if you'd like to hire me on commission, the hourly rates and the payments done via the Patreon. So again, direct link to that is below. And by that, usually it means hiring for technical assistance or advice, usually by people who want to try to get started, have a question on getting started, getting some of these programs or methods that are kind of maybe new to them, and they'd rather, like, instead of watching a bunch of videos explaining it, maybe have a one-on-one to be more directly, or maybe even kind of tailor it to their particular situation. That's normally what happens. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. And we're about 19 minutes into it. It's a 43-minute episode. And again, episode 2 of 7 episodes. So it's about another 10 of these videos left to do. Let's get started. Let's see where we at there. There we go. 2 minutes in. Alrighty. And there's very jealous wife. Crank in Hiroko. So okay. Okay, so that's okay.
では本日より月曜ドラマ
大夫豆大夫
殺したいほど愛してるクランクインいたします。
Oh, sorry. How about I actually go and read this stuff? And I was looking at the background instead of what was being said on screen.
それでは本日より月曜ドラマ殺したいほど愛してるクランクインいたします。よろしくお願いします。
皆さんと大園さんから差し入れいただきました。
いただきます。はい、じゃあドライ参りまーす。はい、よーい。はい。
はるか、ご飯よ。
やばい、リモートだと思ったら出勤だった。
食べないの？
会社でなんか適当に食べるから。
ちゃんと食べていきなさい。
もう時間ないのに。
いいか、はるか。毎朝こうして食卓を囲むのには意味があるんだ。食べ方や箸の使い方一つで何を考えてるか察しがつく。それが家族というもんだ。
すいません、一回止めます。できません先生。新聞置くまでは結構ですが。
Okay.
その後味噌汁を手にしながらのセリフでお願いできますか。
それじゃあはるかと視線が合わないよ。これはちゃんとはるかの目を見て威厳を示さないと伝わらんだ。これはそれじゃあはるかと視線が合わないよ。これはちゃんとはるかの目を見て威厳を示さないと。
Again,
これはちゃんとはるかの目を見て威厳を示さないと伝わらんだ。
ああ、なるほどですね。
I think he's saying like he wants to make sure the camera's catching him because if he's asleep, it's also there's some tricks for that. But
もうどうしようかな。ひろこさん、もうちょっと出遅くしましょうかね。
はい。はい。
ひろこさん、もうちょっと出遅くしましょうかね。
はい。
リアリティがないんだよ。ちゃんと役の内面を掘り下げてないから。そう。
ちゃんと役の Let's see if that's a full phrase. 内面 from the outside. Inside. 掘り下げる dig out 深く出る、
そういうちゃんと役の内面を掘り下げてないからそういう型にはまった嘘くさい芝居になるんだよ。ここはごく普通の一般家庭だ。
ごく普通Oh, extremely. Never mind.
ここはごく普通の一般家庭だ。そんな時代劇の主役みたいなおじいちゃんいるわけないだろ。
お前、
そんな時代劇の主役みたいなおじいちゃんいるわけないだろ。
お前、誰に向かって口を聞いてるんだ。
そうやっていつまでも師匠面してるけどさ、俺はもうあんたの弟子でも何でもないんだよ。
芝居のしの字も覚えんうちに尻尾を巻いて逃げていったのはど尻尾を巻いて逃げていったのはどこのドイツだ。
ニューヨークに行ってよーく分かったよ。相手のことも考えずに自分の見せ場ばかり意識して、そんなの芝居じゃないんだよ。大体なんだよその目張りは。ここは
目張りOh, having to look in somebody's eyes. 目張りeyeliner.
ここは京大体なんだよその目張りは。ここは京都じゃないんだよ。
この恩知らずが。
恩知らずね。どっからgrateful. 恩知らず。
この恩知らずが。来い。
先生、待ってください。先生、出城先生。
ちょっとびっくりしました。
全然芝居になんないよ。
すいません。いや、小松さん。
So now they're going to start the drama up. Yeah, I know. Okay. And again, if you're going to have a showrunner, he's got to be on there. He's got to wrangle the troops. You know, having internal conflict like this is a big problem. And I get it. Again, big thing about being in Hollywood or any type of entertainment is like you got to have some ego. There's got to be an ego to it, and there's going to be conflicts between people with large egos. And I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's against a character trait. But you got to be able to deal with it.
どうするのよ。こういう状況。なんとかするの得意でしょっていうか大好きじゃない。
人を仲裁好きのおっさんみたいに言わないでくれる。 人を仲裁好きのおっさんみたいに。
仲裁。仲裁。争いの間。Mediator? Mediation. Okay, 仲裁。人を仲裁好き。
人を仲裁好きのおっさんみたいに言わないでくれる？
じゃあ主役の仕事としてやって。昔からよく言ってたじゃない。現場のムードを作るのも主役の大事な仕事だって。
取らない。
監督じゃあ
しゃべりがいいんじゃねえよ。
初日からこういう現場でいいの？
First day 初日から。
私は嫌。
どっち行く？
おじいちゃんお願い。旦那は私が何とかする。
大丈夫？
Yeah. Okay, he handles that grandfather, she handles her husband.
だ
Gotcha.
からすぐ大丈夫とか言うのやめてくれ。
はい、そうでした。行ってきます。
出島先生、お話よろしいでしょうか？
話すことなど何もない。
先生、そこをなんとか。
知らん。
出島先生、遠山です。ちょっとお話をしたいんですけど、少しお時間をいただけないでしょうか。先生。
入れ。
はい。
ハドソンリバーを思い出してるの？私も少しだけ住んでたのよ、ニューヨーク。って言っても3ヶ月ぐらいだけど。
そうなんですか。
はい。
説得をしに来たのか？
いや、そういうことではなくて、お礼を申し上げに来たんです。
25年前かな。男と別れて何もかもやる気がなくなって逃げるように。でも英語もできないし、毎日マンハッタンをうろうろしながらよくこんな風に一人で川を眺めてた。
俺と
I wonder if he's supposed to be playing like someone like Watanabe Ken, like that's his. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a stand-in for that type of character, you know, because very few. I'm sorry about breaking the story real quick. My understanding is that a lot of Japanese actors, they don't break out on the world stage or go to U.S. because again their English levels are at a pretty low level, kind of like what she was saying. So she might go there for 3 months, but very limited what she can do. She can take roles as, she could go there as a Japanese production company, not working for an American production company, just to film something on location in the U.S. And then, of course, it's just for 3 months and then come back. In her case. In his case, though, he was doing performances in the U.S. So, it meant hopefully his English level. Now, I've seen one actress, I forget her name, but she's in like a lot of dramas, like Monster Parent, and in fact, she's on a drama I plan to be doing, like Black Leather Notebook. Now she actually was on, I think it was a Broadway production of Chicago, I think. No, I know she was in Chicago, the play, but I don't know if it was like on Broadway or not. But I remember she was in that. I wasn't sure about her English level, but again, she had to obviously be at a good level to star in a production in a U.S. Basically an English production. And it's also you're doing things differently than what the production would be done differently. It's like, again, the way a Japanese production of a movie or a TV show would work is going to be different than, there's going to be similarities, but also big differences to what would happen in the U.S. I think same thing would happen with acting as well, because if you ever watch a Japanese movie, and just the style of it is in a different feeling or mood or look than what you would see from like a U.S. movie. It's actually, there's a difference between dramas, TV dramas, and movies as well. From what I mean, it's just the visual difference. I don't think I can put it to words. I'm sure much better people than myself could really point out as to what this difference is, and put that to words where you can like, okay, yeah, you're right. Once once they explain, you know, then yeah, it's apparent. Anyway, but that said, I mean, there's the other guy. He has a lot of experience as well. You know, again, yeah, TV is not stage, but at the same time, you know, sometimes, you know, the culture of Japan wants to have a little bit of that in their shows. You know, they don't want hyper reality. They, you know, or even maybe even not necessarily reality. They want a little bit of both, a little bit of mix. Anyway, let's carry on. Sorry.
一緒ですね。
よくこんな風に
こんな風に
一人で川を眺めてた。
俺と一緒ですね。
リンプール。You gotta call it リンプール。I'm
先ほどの出島先生の振る舞い、あれわざとですよね。大切な
振る舞い performance
大切なクランクイン、先ほどの出島先生の振る舞い、あれわざとですよね。大切なクランクインの撮影をキュッとこう引き締めるために自ら大切なクランクインの撮影をキュッとこう引き締めるために自ら嫌われ役を買って出てくださった。まあ本来であるならば主役の私がやらなければならないことなんですけども、本来であるならば主役の私がやらなければならないことなんですけども、なんていうんですか、
ならないことなんですけども、
ああいうのどうもこう苦手っていうか、まあうまくできなくて
This is I'll mention, by the way, this is for practicing how to speak in Japanese. I would assume something like this would work good because it sounds natural, at least from you know, again, kind of like he's trying to search for what to say correctly, and he's not fumbling, but he's definitely like, it's not, you know, not smoothly. I like how he's doing a lot of the connecting words to kind of stretch out what he's saying, so he can keep talking but not really say anything while he's trying to think of the actual point to make. I like that. You can actually say very long parts in Japanese and like nothing ever gets communicated, just because again you're not really getting to any real point to it because you don't really have a point to say yet.
勉強になりました。勉強もう苦手っていうか、まあうまくできなくて勉強になりました。ありがとうございました。よせよそういうの。
アクターズスタジオに通い始めた頃、友達もいなかったし、金も行く場所もなくて。
行く場所 place to go.
川を眺めながら、俺も絶対にデニーロやパチーノみたいな役者になってやるって。川を眺めながら、俺も絶対にデニーロやパチーノみたいな役者になってやるって。
デニーロやパチーノ。
青臭いですけど。
偉いね。
昔の現場ってしょっちゅうああいう怒号が飛び交っていたんですよね。
The wall. Wait, make sure it's angry, loud, angry voice, or should you briefly?
でしょっちゅうああいう怒号が飛び交っていたんですよね。
そうだな。なんて言ったって豪快な役者ばっかり揃っていたから。
豪快
な。なんて言ったって豪快な役者ばっかり揃っていたから。カズさんなんかともな、よくやり合った。
あのカツさんと。
俺だって血気盛んだったからさ。
Kitsuki. Breath, blood, and life force, vigor, ardor. Okay. Kiki.
俺だって血気盛んだったからさ。芝居のことを言われるとカーッと頭に血が上って食ってかかったんだよ。
すごいな。なんか現場には痛くないですけど、ちょっと遠目からは見てみたかったですね。
いや
けどちょっと遠目からは見てみたかったですね。
いや、その後な。おい、今夜顔貸せ。
今夜顔貸せ。
今夜顔貸せ。これだ。いや、どこ行くかと思ったらな。祇園で。
祇園で。
舞子さんいっぱい飲んで、あちーんと。舞子さん、祇園で。舞子さんいっぱい飲んで、あちーんとんちーんとん、タタンカタンカタンカタン。朝までどんちゃん騒い。
チントンチントンチントンですか。
朝までだよ。
朝までですか。
参ったね。
だってそれからたくさん勉強して努力してこうやっていい役者になったんだもん。
俺なんかまだまだですよ。
だって若い頃はデニーロやアルパチーノになりたいなんて言うじゃない。でもそんなの口ばっかりで実際にはできないもん。
まあそうかもしれないですけど、
私も言ってたもんな。メリル・ストリープみたいな女優になりたいって。
女優になりたい。
そうなんですか。
ちなみにデニーロやアルパチーノになりたいって言ってたのは遠山英二。
そっか、別れた男って。
そう
あ、じゃあ懐かしかったんじゃないんですか。さっきの小松君とのやり取りなんて。
小松君と。
なやつと一緒にしてもらっちゃ困るね。いや、ニューヨークだかなんだか。あんなやつと一緒にしてもらっちゃ困るね。いや、ニューヨークだかなんだか知らないけどよ。日本の役者には日本の役者としての役の取り組み方があるんだ。
役の取り組み。Let's see. 取り組み。
そいつを日本の役者としての役の取り組み方があるんだ。そいつをあいつはまだ全然分かっておらん。
でもさ、今の小松さんがあるのも出島さんのおかげなんじゃない？だって出島さんの付き人をやってたからこそ。そこを飛び出そうと思ったわけでしょ。
飛び出そう。付き人。出島さんの付き人。
出島さんの付き人をやってたからこそそこを飛び出そうと思ったわけでしょ。
でも俺は師匠とも何とも思ってないですよ。あんな芝居絶対に認めない。
私だって認めないわよ。
分かってないんですよ。先生がまだ引き出しの一段目しか見せてないってことも。
小松さんの言う通り。
先生がまだ引き出しの一段目しか見せてないってことも。
Make sure about the first level only.
小松さんの言う通り、あんなおじいちゃんいるわけない。ね、だからさ、二 人でやってみようよ。
え？
あの大げさな芝居、私たちで変えてみよう。
先生の数ある演技の引き出しの2段目も3段目も見せてやって、先生の数ある演技の引き出しの2段目も3段目も見せてやって、ちょっとニューヨークかぶれした小松君に先生のおっしゃるところの先生のおっしゃるところの日本の役者魂みたいなものをもう一回教えてやってくれませんか？
私もメリル・ストリープになったつもりでやるから。
じゃあ改めて行かせていただきます。
Basically, appreciate where he came from, and then appreciate the next people that are going to be coming after him. Yeah, okay.
手島先生、
あ、
お願いします。
あ、どうぞ。
消え物も大丈夫ね。大丈夫です。よし、じゃあ行こう。
じゃあ本番いきます。本番。
よーい、スタート。
So Honban should be like the actual, yeah, like the actual start. So it's not the dry run. So yeah, acting without rehearsal. Honban. Okay.
はるか、ご飯よ。
Now this is cool, where they're actually like showing it like it would be if it was like being filmed as or if it's being shown on as it's meant to be shown on TV, or you know. Which I thought the first time I saw this, I didn't really like. I caught it in the middle, so I didn't see like because I think it was like the second or third video. I forgot which episode it was when I first started seeing this, but and I wasn't paying attention. So it's like when you look, it's like okay. Oh, okay. So this is like, oh, this is not the drama. This is like the scene in the drama. Okay. All right. Anyway.
はるか。
Which again, this is the third time we've heard the
リ
line.
モートだと思ったら出勤だった。
食べ
Okay.
ないの？
会社でなんか適当に食べるから。
ちゃんと食べていきなさい。
もう時間ないのに。
いいか、はるか。毎朝こうして食卓を囲むのにはな、意味があるんだ。食べ方やこの箸の動かし方一つでな、何を考えてるか察しがつくんだぞ。それが家族というもんだ。
お、変わった。
死んだおふくろも
すごく
どんなに
自然ですね
忙しくても朝食だけは家族一緒ってのが口癖だったもんな。ね、親父。
ああ。ところで今日は何曜日だった？
金曜ですよ。
大丈夫？昨日も同じこと聞いてたぞ。
なんだ、私をボケ老人扱いしてるのか？
してませんよ。
Stupid old guy. Okay, Roji. Yeah, not a real person. Okay, Roji. So here, actually, so like the beginning part, like you've seen it like this would be like the third time, but then finally we're getting to see what the remaining part of the scene is. So now I got to pay attention to the text. In fact, that was the yeah, right there. 朝食だけは家族一緒ってのが口癖だってものね。
ボケ老人扱いしてるのか？
してませんよ。おじいちゃん気づきました？今日のお味噌汁赤だしですよ。
お？
はい。
こんなセリフあった？
はるかもお味噌汁飲みなさい。
え、アドリブ？
おふくろが好きだったな。
そうそう。でもおじいちゃんが嫌いでね。
うまいだろ、たまには。
あ、そうだな。
ほらはるかも。
But she's still late for work, so.
止めろよ。こんなの台本ないだろ。
美味しい。懐かしいな、おばあちゃん。
ばあさんには悪いことしたと思ってるよ。
So it's pretty straightforward to follow.
いや、たった一人の孫娘の花嫁姿を見せてやることができなくてな。
That's kind of cute. So,
いや、たった一人の孫娘の花嫁姿を見せてやることができなくてな。
is it Hanayome or Hanayome? I know it's like the bridal, yeah, no, but Hanayome Sugata.
もう少し早く病院に連れて行ったら。だからせめて私には見せてくれよ。お前のお嫁さんに行く姿をな。
おじいちゃん。
You're still late for work, lady.
やめろよ、もう朝から湿っぽい話は。
お化粧落ちちゃうわよ。
Oh, okay. I know it's like shimetpoi. I mean, it's like humid, but or not humid, but I like how that's saying like someone that can bring tears. Okay. 人の気分の話。Okay, so 人の気分や話の調子に月がなく進んでいる。Okay. Yeah, I think it's right there. Okay. Gloomy talk, depressing talk. Okay. Ah, all right, that makes more sense. 湿っぽい。
お化粧
やめろよ、もう朝から湿っぽい話は。
お化粧落ちちゃうわよ。早く食べなさい。
うまいな。うまいぞ、赤だし。
はい、ガーッオッケー。素晴らしいです。最高でした。
いやー、家族団らんが見えました。さすが出島先生、ブラボー。
こんなすごいアドリブ初めて見ました。
いやいや、急にあんなこと言い出すからさ、ついな。
すみません、余計なことを。
いやいや、
でも本当に素晴らしかったです。勉強させていただきました。
何を言うんだ。
私もあんなに自然に涙が出るなんて自分でもびっくりしちゃった。
面白いだろう、芝居っていうのはね。はい、
じゃあ監督 OK ってことで。
お前 OK 決まってんだろうが。
じゃあ OK です。
素晴らしかったです。
じゃあ現場昼食挟みまして移動になります。お願いします。
よかったよ。
じゃあ現場昼食挟みまして移動になります。お願いします。
よかったよ。
どうも。
ちょっとメリル・ストリープみたいだった。
は？そういうこと軽々しく言わないでくれる？
褒めてんだよ。クソ。
ああ、愛してたさ。殺したいほど愛してたよ。
私だって愛してたわよ。
Was this supposed to be the rain scene?
アンティノリ・ソライヤ1995年。
あ、これ。
アンティノリ。ソライヤ。
アンティノリ・ソライヤ1995年。
あ、これ。
Maybe I can look at it here. Solaya. Okay. Solaya.
これありがとう。
生まれた年のワインってのはよく聞くけどさ、結婚した年とはね、そういうことちゃんとやってんだ。
家でも気を使って現場でも気を使ってるわけですよ。家でも気を使って現場でも気を使ってるわけですよ。
またご活躍したそうじゃない。
ご活躍。Oh, that's supposed to be life? Oh. Hmm.
芝居またご活躍したそうじゃない。
芝居する前に疲れちゃったよ。まだ始まんないのかね。おい。
あ、すみません。なんかあれ次のシーン夕方から夜に変更するそうです。
え？
そうです。
え？
あと台本も変更になるって。
何それ。
大園、次のシーン夜に変更だって。
そうなの？
たく最初から夜の設定にしとけば午後からのスタートでよかったのにね。
ロマンチックなシーンにしたいんじゃない？わからなくもないけど。まあ夜の方がやりやすいか。
あ、ごめん。私この後代理店と打ち合わせ入っててさ。
代理店 Management? Agency.
現場。あ、ごめん。私この後代理店と打ち合わせ入っててさ、現場いられないけどいい？
オッケー。
はちょっとできない。
Oh wait, that's right. Okay, now I remember.
なんですよ。そうですけど、それはちょっとできないんですよ。そうですけど、それはちょっと。
どうなってんだよ。
ああ、すいません。市原さんから脚本の変更が届きまして。
なんとなく聞いたけど、夜のシーンにするんだって。困ったの、俺だって夜予定入れてんだから。
それとですね、若干芝居が足されてまして。
若干。はい。数はっきりした。few times. Some few. 若干. Okay, I should remember that. Okay, 若干. 若干has a few weak spots. 若干.
それとですね、若干芝居が足されてまして。
セリフも？
いや、セリフはないんですが。
何？
いや、その。
何よ。
こちらが変更台本になります。
突然の雨、広く見るの。Okay, so that's the same as what they were doing with the reading that. What are the changes? 前かな。Oh. Amino flight. Okay, so it looks like he just added the Daijobu. Did he? No. I'm not seeing what was changed. Feels a bit more direct. Oh, never mind. Wait.
こんなこと。何よ。
こちらが変更台本になります。
Nope, didn't get to see it. Oh, no. I don't think I'm meant to be able to see it. Okay.
こんなことできるわけないでしょ。意味わかんないよ。
意味わかんない。
雨がザーッと降ってまして、でその雨が止まりましたら、ひろこさんのじゃあ私そろそろで、前に出ていただくということで、はい。でジョイさんその後セリを続けていただければと思います。まあとにかく雨が止みましたら、まあ動き出す、まあセリフ同時で結構でございますので、はい。でですね、ここはリハーサルなしの一発本番でいきたいんですが。
So without rehearsal, 一発本an actual run, actual take.
本読みの段階で僕の中ではもう絵が見えてますんで。
私は構いま
本読みの段階で僕の中ではもう絵が見えてますんで。
私は構いませんけど。
あ、すみません、ありがとう。
僕も大丈夫です。
すいません、お願いします。じゃあ本番で。はい、お願いします。はい、じゃあ行きます。お願いします。はい、じゃあ一発で決めよう。
体勢整えますよ。
それコート着る。はい。
さあ行きますよ。
はい。
お願いします。
本番。本番。雨。雨。はい、よーい。スター
ト。カチンコの音。上手。
参ったな。
参ったな。So we've already heard this lines also, except for the small change.
すいません。なんかお邪魔してしまって。いや、せっかくお一人だったのに。
いえ、大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Yeah. So like when they said, sorry, I just remember like in the script direction where she was saying like she rubs the hands through her ear and then mimi ni kakeru, about saying putting the hair around her ear and then it's showing off the wedding ring. So that was in the stage direction or in the script direction. So I thought that was kind of cool that now you're seeing it play out. So I didn't realize, now that I'm realizing it, but it's like if they do this for each episode, and I don't really know if they do it for every episode, but if they do like a dry run where they're reading over it, then they do the actual, this will be the actual take. So when it looks like it's the drama itself, then that means you get to hear it twice. So it just is again, as far as immersion goes, where comprehension is a little bit better. You can also see like it's easy to tell because now they added the bars above and below in the video screen. You can't see the top bar, but you see the part at the bottom here. Just to give you an idea that okay, now this is not them on stage. This is like the scene from the drama, as the viewers are meant to see it, which I think is a kind of a nice take. I like it when they do stuff like this. It's kind of creative. You don't see it a lot in and I don't see it a lot in Japanese shows, but in the shows that I see, I really like it when the creative use of, or the artistic use of screens.
これからどこかへ行かれるんですか？
いえ、さっきフライトを終えたばかりです。
ああ、パイロット。それはお疲れ様です。
ありがとうございます。雨の日のフライトは憂鬱だけど。
So they cut out the part about coming from Brussels. Okay, kind of getting straight to the point.
悪いことばかりじゃないな。
え
？Oh no, there it is. Never mind. They did add it. Okay. So.
どちらから戻られたんですか？
ブリュッセルです。
ブリュッセルです。
懐かしい。
行かれたことあるんですか？
ええ、大学の卒業旅行で。すごくロマンにあふれた叙情的なところでした。
叙情的
な。なんかガイドブックみたいな言い方ね。
そんなことありませんよ。確かにロマンチックで大人の恋の似合う、そんな街ですね。
大人の恋？
雨
Oh. So.
じゃあ私はそろそろ。
Whoa! I wonder, was she told about this change? I'm just saying, the look in her face, like, was she expecting this? That's definitely the TV kiss where I'm assuming normal people don't kiss like that. I don't, but just the whole lips don't move and they just touch. It just, I don't know. It has, I don't know. You see kissing on TV like that all the time. It usually, on Japanese TV, it's almost like there's like almost no emotion or something with the kissing. And I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Kissing to me is not just pressing the lips together like that, but okay.
こんなことできるわけないでしょう。意味わかんないよ。二人は出会っ
There we go. Okay, now we can see it. All right, so let's see. 突然、雨が So and that one comes in larger amounts. どすなおりになる。So, oh, sorry, let me make it to where people can see it. All right, you should be able to see it now. Kinda. ひろこ行こうとするが、腕を掴んで、寄せ、キスをする。長いキス。I guess I could turn off the, 強い雨音. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Wait, those are the stage directions where he does grab her arm, pulls her close, and kisses her. It's just that they just saw each other, okay? And he sees that she's married, even if she wasn't married. You just don't grab someone and start kissing them like that. It just, I don't get. Okay, I know it's a director thing, or not. I'm sorry, it's a showrunner thing. But all right, anyway, let's go.
たばかりだよ。いきなりキスするなんてありえないでしょう。
本読みのお二人の様子を見て市原が下した判断です。
下さる。Would she really say that? Well, I guess if they're both okay. Anyway.
ちょっとなんか言ってよ。ちょっと監督なんか言ってよ。
言ったんですけどね。
だってやりませんよね。こんなのできないよ。
今回市原がテレビ東洋様と交わした契約書では脚本
交わした契約書では
に書かれていることの変更かつ認められています。
いや、それはそっちの問題でしょ。
では契約不履行ということで違約金請求することになりますが。
Okay. So it's going against contracts. Oh, maybe let's go and say that. Nullification. Make sure about that. 契約不履行。約束や契約を実行しない。Yeah, so it's going against the contract, but 契約不履行。
では契約不履行ということで違約金請求することになりますが。
And that's the fine, 違約金. Or the penalty, 違約金. Furiko. 違約請求。違約金請求。請求すること。
では契約不履行ということで違約金請求することになりますが。
知らないよそんなことはも
う。ちなみにマーク企画様とも同じ契約を結んでます。
そうだね。
マーク
マーク企画様とも同じ契約を結んでます。
そうなの？いやいやいやいやいや違う違う違う。これ今のご時世でさ、キスとかそういうのはもう濃厚接触でしょ。もうそれはもう。
That's a. It's not that. Hmm.
キスとかそういうのはもう濃厚接触でしょ。
Okay. Local. Emotional or deep? Hashtag, there we go. 情報接触。
もうそれはもうキスとかそういうのはもう濃厚接触でしょ。もうそれはもう当然 NG でしょ。
テレ東のガイドライン的には本番1回のみなら OK となってます。
1回とかさ2回とかっていう。
それと市原からもう一つ、この変更は大園さんには伝えないようにと。
はあ？
Yeah, so that you can actually go against, because that again, there's got to be, you have to consent, because like say, okay, I'll pay the fine, or I'll say, or you can get another, or get a body double. You know, again, it's like.
この変更は大園さんには伝えないようにと。
はあ？
役者遠山英二の実力を見せてほしいとのことです。
Where'd the other guy go? The older guy in the background.
Cut! Okay!
何それ？アドリブ？服？ Oh yeah, oh yeah, never mind. The wiping stuff.
どういうこと？
どういうこと？ Well, I mean the yeah, thick contact. There's that also, but here's the thing. I think they're just playing a little bit of lip service to the whole SARS-CoV part, because again, it was filmed during the time, and it's going to be in the background or something, like certain things. So by addressing it and then keeping it, it's more like lampshading it, because they're definitely not following the guidelines that would make sense, because you see it like how they're going. You know, again, no one's wearing a mask. Now, what probably happened is the actual production did everything correctly, but the production for the TV purposes, like what they were filming, didn't. Because again, I think the idea was they wanted to film it like, okay, they couldn't like pretend, if they could have, they would have pretended like it didn't happen during the time frame of COVID. Because again, most casts probably would have had all the testing done, you know, probably have where, you know, limited contact outside of anyone with production, that sort of thing. Most likely be going on. I don't know. I'm assuming. I mean, because if there's going against it, because again, there was like outbreaks in Tokyo more often than not. So I don't know how they went about filming this. But okay, anyway, I'm going too much into it. Hitomi belongs to. Okay, Maaku Kikaku. Okay, we can see that.
じゃあ OK。
あ、OK で。じゃあ馬リーで大丈夫。馬リーで。はい。馬リーです。どうだった？
どうだった？
いやー、いいシーンだったよ。
そう。ね。私たちの仕事ってなんだろうね。
何？もう酔っ払ってんの？うん、そうだな。人身売買とか。
ちょっとやめ。
See, it does that. Buying and selling people like property. Slave trade. Oh. Jinshin bye bye.
とか人身売買とか。
ちょっとやめてよ。私は大園を一生守り続けるって約束してるんだから。
そりゃ俺だってエイジに人生捧げてますよ。まあだからこそお互い。
人生oh yeah. Advance.
まあそりゃ俺だってエイジに人生捧げてますよ。まあだからこそお互いな。
だね。
Now, was that his wife got the script? Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Her agent knew it. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I gotta be really careful about this song. That looks like good roast beef, though. Alright,
おかえり。今ちょうどできたとこ。
Where we at?
うわうまそう。
そう。
アンティノリソライヤ
Antonia. Antonori. Antenori. 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 Oh yeah, I know it's just an Italian word, but
1995年ワインの当たり年だ。
私たちの当たり年でもある。
そうだ。
that's my year. Is that? I mean, is she supposed to be born in 1985? 1995? Atashidori. 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 Ataridori. Whoa. Ataridoshi.
そうだね。
私たちの当たり年でもある。
そうだね。
どうだった今日。
どうだった今日。
クランクインのシーン。
うまくいったよ。
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
そう。ねえ。私気にしてないからね。
What?
私は。大丈夫だから。
大丈夫。
共演者同士が。
Urigiri. What? He betrayed his wife. Whoa, huh? Ultimate did. Ah, son of a biscuit box. I hate when they do that. Forgot I got to set the autoplay. Okay, she's upset, as she should be. That shouldn't be normalized, though. It's, well, okay. Like I said, it could be romantic. It's just that, again, this is a professional setup. You just don't do that to... And I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have allowed that. It just... There's certain things you... okay, maybe I'm being too serious about it. But...
大丈夫だから。
Okay. There we go. Sorry about that.
共演者同士が不倫って。
Wait.
共演者同士が。
But those two or a different group? Or maybe we're assuming like they're saying like these two are having the affair. Maybe it could be a different group couple, and they're just kind of fooling us. Okay.
むしろチャンスじゃないですか。
なんとか言ってくださいよ。なんとか言ってくだなんとか言ってくださいよ。遠山さん。
Oh, that jerk reporter.
申し訳ありませんでした。
いつまでこんなことを繰り返すんですか。
All right. Okay, so we're at the hour mark. So this is working out pretty good. Yeah, it looks like I normally don't record this late, but yeah, okay. So now the sunlight's going down, sun's going down. So get to see the nice little reflection off the glasses a lot more. All right, let's. Overall, I like this episode. It was a little much easier to follow, of course. There was like repeating of the line twice, which I thought was interesting when they did the dry run, the table read, then the dry run, then the actual run. And that was around the dinner table, so that was cool. And then, of course, the scene where they meet for the first time. And again, you saw the table read. There was no dry run, so they just went straight to the filming of the scene. So I don't know how they're going to do both. And we can kind of see that the first one was slight ad lib by the grandfather character. Which, they kind of acknowledge that during the, but like I said, it's like when they break from the scene, again, the aspect ratio changes, to let you know, okay, this isn't, so I like how, again, they're utilizing the aspect ratio to again, easily tell the viewer, like, which part, like, is this actually happening? Is this like this is what they're filming, or no, this is what's been filmed and produced? Okay, it's kind of cool on how you can do that. The kissing part is just that you saw her face. It didn't have the look of a face of someone who wanted to be kissed. That's why I didn't. And it's just like, wow, just again, you just like walked up to this person, added a couple of phrases, and then immediately kissed her. Like. I don't know. I just can't imagine doing something like that and it going well. Even again, it didn't feel like there was any connection between the two. If that sounds well, it sounds like she was thinking more about her memory of something, not about what she felt about him. It's like it didn't feel like there was that connection, even though obviously there was a connection between the two before because they had obviously a romantic relation 25 years prior, in which time they had like a real deep hatred or dislike of each other. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I guess, and the more I think about it, it's like they had to acknowledge this one. They had to acknowledge the COVID restrictions, but maybe it's like this was filmed early enough where there's like, oh, it's just kind of sort of. But they weren't, let's do the social distancing, masks are okay, but if you're doing social distancing, you're fine. Or if you're going to work together, then it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. So this may have been filmed like early in 2000. Yeah. Trying to think. I think that makes sense. That makes sense. But then it got more strict. So that means though what they're doing here kind of like looks weird because it's like what you're doing isn't going to accomplish anything. Especially look, you got to do distance, wear masks so that because again, if you're walking around all over the place, the masks aren't going to help you as much, or the mask will help. But again, basically you do need the masks. That was the biggest thing. That's probably the thing that but if you wear a mask, you can't see people's faces. So it kind of again goes against the whole. That we want to film actors with their faces type thing. That said, though, there is another drama that came out that was filmed later, but had more of the restrictions in place. So you will see the actors walk around with the face masks, and that's again part of the people in the audience of that is happening. So I thought that's a better representation of what was happening with that time frame. So that scene, the the series does take place during the pandemic, and addresses like this, what you have to do what people had to do during the pandemic. So it's kind of weird. Like, so maybe I shouldn't comment too strong on that. It's like they were trying to, it's like they had to address it because, part of the stuff is they couldn't, that way if they had to film scenes where you see people wearing masks and doing the stuff, the safety precautions, it would make sense. It wouldn't stand out as much as like, okay. But in a way, it kind of like, but then it makes the people who aren't following the safety restrictions stand out even more. So it probably worked against them. I don't know. I mean, it was all decisions made probably at the time this filming where stuff was happening in between, where they were probably like in the middle of production and they had to start making changes. So maybe they had filmed scenes to kind of address those changes. So like these scenes here may have taken place before the pandemic hit, and then later on, because again, you got 7 episodes. If production took place over a few weeks, they could have been like, again, that production got shut down, they had to come back, and maybe they added in some scenes to justify the changes that we'd be seeing. I mean, maybe that's what happened. I don't know. If I read the Wikipedia, they might talk about that. I can, in my mind now that I'm thinking about it, that would make the most sense. Is they didn't want to throw away all the production they did, so they kind of like half-assed added some acknowledgement that, hey, by the way, there's this pandemic happening, but it was supposedly happening all the way through this production, as opposed to like when it started. And again, I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. So time will tell. All right. Other than that, though, like I said, I enjoyed this episode. In hindsight, I think it makes the previous episode a little bit better. I think it was kind of the whole trying to convince the two the method actor, or not the method actor, but the Western style actor versus the traditional actor. But at least they were both able to make compromises and produce a better art. And like I said, looking at the scene looked pretty good on how it was filmed. And it felt more realistic than what would have happened if he was like trying to act like he's speaking from stage, yelling at the girl who's like, again, he's this doting older guy talking to his granddaughter about the importance of, the importance of, eating as a family. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, my wife's going to be home soon, because so what I'll do is I'll end it there. The next episode will be episode 3. Anyway, this will be, after it's made private, it'll be available on August the 4th at 8 a.m. Japanese time. So there you go. Yeah, and so I'll be doing episode 3 tomorrow. I might not do it back. It might be like back to back. I might do one in the morning, one in the afternoon, as far as the live stream goes. But those will be on the 5th and the 6th, and see what's going on there. And it looks like they're not going to focus on any 2 actors. Actually, it might. Like I said, it just depends on who the 2 actors that are having an affair. I think it might be the 2 younger stars. And because apparently, I guess if you're a young female talent, especially like AKB, one of the things is like weird things, like they're not allowed to date or have boyfriends or crazy shit like that, because apparently that makes you unavailable to all these insane fans that think for some reason they have a chance, as if that's an insane way of looking at it. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. I'll get into that later episode if it pops up. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, thank you again, ET, for the comments that help elaborate on certain vocabulary that was popping up throughout the show. It's really cool comments. I think also we always have a setup where it does show comments during the replay. I could be wrong. If not, I really definitely need to go and change that, because all these should be able to have comments available on replay. Anyway, I'll make sure to double check that now, because I'm kind of worried, because that's some really good information that people watching, seeing it would come in pretty handy. All right. Beyond that, thank you very much. Yeah, episode 3. All right, cool. All right, with that said, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you like the series, subscribe to see more. If you like the Let's Learn Japanese project, become a member of Patreon and support that way if you want to. There's also links to the website and community Discord. And also, finally, there's a link to if you want to hire me on commission. The hourly rates and payments are done via Patreon. And again, that's just for technical assistance advice, usually to get started on doing something is the main reason behind that. Okay, cool. Thank you all very much. We'll be back next time with共演NG, episode 3, part 1 and part 2. Later, guys.